We are truly privileged to be in the presence of a dynamic leader, Sri Buddha Chandrasekhar Sir, whose vision continues to inspire innovation and transformation in the field of education. With great honor, I invite Sri Buddha Chandrasekhar, Chief Coordinating Officer, ICTE, Ministry of Education, Government of India. Can we have a round of applause for him? Thank you so much.
Namaste to all. On behalf of Ministry of Education, I welcome all of you to this Devabhoomi, and this is the land of temples. I'm sure next few days, along with the education, the tradition of this country lies in this state. I request all of you to visit this wonderful nature and wonderful temples, and I'm sure, along with that, we try to acquire some of the knowledge from these sessions. And I'm so thankful to my Guruji Agrawal sir to be here, and he's an inspiration for most of us to come to a government job, because I came from a non-government organization. And I have a dream of transforming our country to a developed nation, because from my childhood I keep on hearing that our country is developing. So now I'm 39 years old, very soon I'm going to be 40. I'm afraid that I will die, keep on hearing that our country is developing. But now we are so fortunate to have the best of the best Prime Minister in the entire world, the Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. And now we are moving and transforming every human being born in this country from a developing mindset to a developed mindset. And I am so thankful to this Bharat Mata to give us such a wonderful human being as a Prime Minister to this country. And today is his birthday. Let us all wish him for a great health, wealth, as well as health. And I want him to be very happy, because whenever we see, I strongly feel that, I don't know, he's not taking even one day leave, sir. I don't know how he is managing. And we are so fortunate, because education is one side, but I strongly feel the tradition is another very important thing. Just imagine, we all born few kilometers other side of the country, either in Pakistan or in Tibet or in Bangladesh. See the kind of education system they have. The education system make or breaks the country. The education system, the gurus, whom we call as the professors and teachers, they are the ones who build the country's nations. So our country is built by the gurus. I still remember my Telugu teacher, because I'm from Andhra Pradesh, my mother language is Telugu. So they used to hit us, sir, because I'm not able to pronounce those beautiful words we used to have in Telugu. So one day I took my father. I said, he is hitting me on a daily basis. You go and ask him, because we are a little famous family in our place. So he came with me and he asked, why are you hitting my son? He said, if I hit him, he will benefit. I said, you are hitting him, harming him, and you are saying he will benefit. He said, sir, if he learns Telugu, if he can speak Telugu, 64,000 of nadis, the nerves of my brain will get activated. If I speak only in Hindi, in English, only 20,000 nerves will get activated. So he said, which one is better? Is it good for your son or not? So from that time, my father put me to Telugu classes, and I can speak Telugu and I can write Telugu very well. Now my son speaks 4 languages, and now he is learning 5 languages: Sanskrit, Hindi, English, Telugu, Kannada. My wife is Kannada, so he is learning, and he is learning French also. I think what I understood, now the entire world became a global village. I think we are not producing our student future generation for our country. We are producing them for the entire globe, the Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, because recently I visited few nations in Africa as well as in New Zealand. Once upon a time I used to have the impression that Indians are only in New Jersey, New York, in US most of the time, in Canada sometimes. But now the Indians are spread across. What it means, Indian can survive anywhere. If you leave us in Mars also, we will survive. If you leave a Caroline even in Neptune or Venus, we will settle and survive. We Indians have that jugaad mindset. The only thing what we don't have is working together. I think that is what the Honorable Prime Minister connected all these dots together, saying that, we want to regain that, the golden period of the India which we used to have. The most of the best brains used to come to our universities, Nalanda and Takshashila. They used to acquire the knowledge and go back. I think, now it's a time we need to get it back. So whenever I feel that, artificial intelligence, I always feel it's not an artificial intelligence, it's an advanced India, opportunity to take our country to an advanced India. Because the technology has become a part of our lives. Once upon a time, I'm sure most of you agree with me, that once you got up, what you do early morning, when you were a child, we used to see a poster for God, and we used to pray God. What is that you are doing now early morning? The first thing when you get up, you watch your mobile and see कितना लोग like मारा, कितना लोग comment किया, अरे इसने नहीं किया, उसने नहीं किया. The life is driven by technology. But I think we need to make technology as an enabler, as an assistant, not as a master. I think we need to make sure the human intelligence is greater than the artificial intelligence. I just want to give one small story with sir's permission, because it really happened. You all use soap, right? And in one of the European nations, the customer received a soap box without soap inside it. She filed a complaint. So the CEO they thought a lot, and they spent 300 million and created an advanced ICR-based artificial intelligence system which can peep into the box, because how you will see whether the soap is there inside the box or not. So it can look into it, and it will determine whether the soap is there or not, and if soap is not there, it will put a mark to it so that they will separate it. And they started executing these plants everywhere. They put up one in India, but the person who is there on the conveyor belt is not using that technology. And he is a talented farmer from a small remote village area in Tamil Nadu. So the CEO got fed up. He said, oh my God, I've spent 300 million. I'm so proud of the solution. And this is not using. So when he visited India, he straight away went to that place and he asked, why you are not using my technology? He said, I don't need this technology. I solved the problem. Obviously, CEO said, oh my God, I spent 300 million US dollars, and this fellow is saying I solved the problem without spending 1 rupee. You know what that fellow did? He put a table fan next to that conveyor belt. As soaps are going from one place to another place, if it's an empty box, lightweighted, flew away. Do you see, that's the power of an Indian brain, the only brain in the entire world which the right and left side of the brain is interconnected. That is the greatness of Indian brain. It is all because of the Sanskrit, what is there in 10,000, 20,000 years, our ancestors gave this greatest of the great asset is our brain, which we are not using in a right way because of the older education policy, which made us as the servants to the Westerners. I think I'm so thankful to people like Agarwal sir and eminent personalities who completely revamped our education system. They allowed us to fail, because once upon a time if you fail, right, in our देश में बोलते थे अरे ये तो कुछ काम करे चलो इसको सही पे रख दो. He is a useless fellow, right? This is what we used to say. Now people learn, to fail, and they learn how not to fail. Skilling, upskilling, reskilling is important. From a first standard student to a PhD student to a person who is already in the field working. Everyone started learning, relearning, and upskilling, reskilling. Another beautiful thing what I really like is we become from a content consumers to a content creators. Because once upon a time we used to only see the content in the YouTube. Now we are creating content. If you open TikTok, right, most of the Indians are there, in TikTok. Most of these, all platforms, because a lot of fashion related, different kind of content. People have different kind of interests. So, there's technology content, fashion content, different kind of content, jugaad wala, jokes, movies, songs. I think, India is such a beautiful country. I'm telling you, I lived so many years in US and various other countries. It's like, for a few days maybe अच्छा लगता है, उसके बाद, you will feel bored. But the minute you feel sick, right, you're almost gone. No one will come to you safe. But सोचिए यही कोरोना, जब हम लोग कोरोना काल में हमारा देश में एक बार सोचिए दूसरा देश में रहते. I know, sir, my own friend families, Their children are like 2 years, 3 years, they never saw human being with their eyes, with their brains for 2 to 3 years. The same thing in our country, if something happens, हम लोग भाग के चले जाते हैं. We have so many beautiful colored festivals. I'm telling you, if you are sending your children somewhere out of this country, please for God's sake don't send it, they will become robots. We need humans, not robots. Very, very important, because they get 52 festivals, 56 holidays. कोई देश में है क्या? You can have Rangoli, colorful festivals, colorful lives, beautiful women, beautiful people, beautiful grandmothers, beautiful grandparents, beautiful nature, scenic, places, wonderful Prime Minister, motivational Prime Minister. नहीं तो कोरोना के टाइम पे सबको पता है कि घंटी बजाओ, टिंग 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 टिंग, लोग को लगा ये घंटी क्यों बजा रही? Then I understood when I started banging, other said someone bang ting ting ting. Then I understood. I am also survived, he is also survived. My entire motivation, the energy is increased up to 90% कि मुझे भी जीना. You see the thought process of an Indian, it is a well connected, and we are not only good in connecting, we are best of the best in technology. We have given 56 countries को कोरोना का vaccination free में दिया, free. See the kind of a country we are living in. What a wonderful country we born. I think we all must be grateful to Bharat Mata. It is given an opportunity to born in this country, and I think this is our responsibility to make a wonderful, responsible citizens. Technology सीख लेंगे हमारा लोग. We are best in technology. Don't worry on the technologies. I don't bother, because I myself a technologist. Every day, you can read, but what? One day, my son, he is studying in 5th standard. He said, "Dad, you are so slow. You go to Google and you type. You know what I do? I do a voice search." देखो आप चिंता मत करो. Indians are best of the best in adopting things. We straight away adopted 5G. 5G world we adopted, 4G world we adopted. If you given an opportunity, we will adopt the 7G, 10G. Because we like G, Adani Ji, Ambani Ji, Modi Ji, all these we like. So we will adopt G. Don't worry about the technology. But the tradition is, which is much more important than anything else. The other T, which is much more important. So when I joined, I got a lot of responsibilities, but my grandfather is from RSS background, so he always to say, "Beta, 5% unemployment हमारे देश में कम करना." By lucky, I got an opportunity to work on the internship and apprenticeship of the country. So when I started this portal, मैं तो technology portal तो बना दिया. So I started interacting with a couple of companies. Then suddenly one day, I was keep on asking God, because I strongly believe that we are human beings. We need some kind of a connection, like in that that blue color. What is that movie? What is that blue color Avatar? Pooch connection, na? So that kind of a connection. I'm always requesting God, saying that God, देखो platform here. We have students. Here are the industries, because I know few industries we have onboarded. Then suddenly, luckily, I'm so fortunate कि हमारे यूनिवर्सिटी का CEO साहब एक दिन आए थे मेरे पास ऐसे. I have to be very frank, I'm not trusted in initially. Then I said, कितना internship देंगे आप, क्या 10 देंगे, 100 देंगे, क्या बताइए? He said, नहीं सर, कुछ लाखों देंगे. Then we started interacting. Then I found one thing which I really like on any human being is the kind of interest on the country, interest on the students, connecting with the industries. Then we started doing a lot of, that is where we put this as a connect. The connecting the industries with the academia. Because when I did my MBA from Maryland University, the one thing I really liked in the foreign education system is एक side पे college sir, road के दूसरा side पे industry. I used to finish my MBA on one side and the other side I used to go and work for them. So मेरा MBA भी हो गया, मेरा काम का experience भी आ गया. But when I did my engineering from Pune University एक जगह पे, उधर से 1.5 किलोमीटर जाता था मैं उधर काम करने के लिए. So then I understood. I think we need to create a combination of academia and industry together in one place. I request all the educational institutes here. You invite the industries to open the shop, open the offices within your campus. ताकि बच्चे एक साइड पे इधर आ जाए, दूसरे साइड. दूसरा फायदा ये कि industry experienced person is on the other side. He will simply jump towards the academia. and he will start teaching the real-time scenarios to the student. Academia professor can simply jump to the other side to the industry. He can contribute from the academic point of view. See, if you want to really become a number one, you must become a number one in patenting. You must become number one in innovation. You must become number one in knowledge, as a knowledge society, not as an academia society, because this Ratta Maro thing, right, is really creating a lot of problem. Sir, you all know M2 is one of the scariest subject in engineering. तो मैंने क्या किया, पहली बार फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर में दिया था 6 मार्क्स आया, तो मैंने देखा ऊपर नीचे भगवान ने बताया रट्टा मार दो, मैंने पूरा रट्टा मार दिया। बीच में भाई एक्सिस, अरे तुम्हारा इंजीनियरिंग हो गया, अब वो तो उठो, क्योंकि इतना रट्टा मार दिया बीच में माइंड से बाहर भी आ जाता। So then I realized it's of no use. I think the thing is we must give a touch and feel experience to the student and simulate it to the environment so that they will feel it, they will look into it. I'm so happy to say that we have started creating virtual internship opportunities so that student who can't go to the industry can do a virtual internship opportunity. But I would like to add one point, because always Honorable Prime Minister says सबका साथ सबका विकास। मुझे समझ में आया ये है क्या सबका साथ सबका विकास। What we did in this, we have 48% female students received internship opportunities, 52% male। आपको पता है हमारे देश में पहला गोरे लोग बोलते थे कि बार कि देखो you discriminate women, ना, we have given 48% opportunity to female, 52% to male, and I'm so happy to say that 11% SC/ST students got internship opportunities, 45% OBC category students, 44% general category students. We have covered everyone. Then I slowly understood what we mean by Sabka Saath Sabka Vikas. It's a dream of Honorable Dr. Ambedkar ji. I think we must respect, we need to take everyone together as a team Bharat. Never leave anyone. That is the Sabka Saath Sabka Vikas. I'm so happy to say that another thing, 27 to 29% economically weaker section students received internship opportunities. And not only the final year students, the 10% of the first year students. क्योंकि जब हमने स्टार्ट किया था पॉलिसी ऐसा था कि फाइनल ईयर स्टूडेंट्स को ही दे, then I understood why only final year students, why not all the students all years. So then we started doing from first year. I'm so happy to do that. 10% first year students internship opportunities, 31% second year student are doing internship opportunities, 43% third year, 16% fourth year. I'm so happy that we are transforming the student into a professional from the first year itself. एक बार सोचिए ये लोग क्या क्या कर सकते हैं। See, the country is transforming so fast. The only thing what I always request is let us all work together. क्योंकि as an individuals, Indians are the best of the best. No one can defeat us. But we need to work together. That is our missing piece. Because we are more egoistic than anyone else, not because of your individual personality. Our brain has 1 lakh years of history. It won't accept anything so fast because it will keep on questioning. So आपको लगता है कि नहीं ये भी क्वेश्चन करो, वो भी क्वेश्चन करो, ये भी क्वेश्चन करो, कुछ भी करो, क्वेश्चन कर लेते पहले हम लोग, क्योंकि हमारा माइंड सेट इतना years के एक्सपीरियंस, you don't believe anything. Belief system थोड़ा कम है. So we need to make sure we all work together with a better understanding. I just want to close this with another thing. Then we started spreading this to non-engineering students. Because पहले start किया था engineering से, then slowly people started questioning क्या बुद्धा जी इसका मतलब क्या आपका सबका साथ सबका होगा सिर्फ के engineering student के लिए क्या? Then we said no, I think for everyone. So slowly I'm so happy to see that 11% non-engineering degree students received internship opportunities. 14% university-based students received internship opportunities, and 75% received engineering students received opportunities. We did 30 cohorts, and I'm so happy to say that we have not received even one complaint from 𝐂𝐴𝐧𝐧𝐞𝐜 because we have onboarded 83,000 companies. And we have given more than 79 lakh internship opportunities. Out of that, sir given more than 7.3 lakh internship opportunities. I'm so thankful to him. Because you helped our students. Because I come from a very poor family. I tried my best to get an internship opportunity. When I was in diploma in engineering, I never got an opportunity to do an internship. So I still have that pain. But I'm so thankful that we are giving internship opportunity to a weakest of the weakest society students. And so fortunate that now we have center of excellences inside institutes. We have innovation cells inside institutes. We have a patenting system inside institutes. I'm so thankful to our Honorable Prime Minister. Let us say, if you patent as a student, if the patent costs you 20,000 rupees, government gives 10,000. If the student can't afford the 10,000 rupees, the institute will pay the 10,000 rupees. And the patent will be on the name of the student. See, the things are changing so fast, because when I joined, I realized there is only 1.2% patents happens in our country. Do you know that even the turmeric was patented by an American? And in our south, I don't know how many of you know, but we call istirap. There is one bamboo, this thing. So in that, we used to eat in that bamboo leaf. From my childhood, I am seeing from so many years, and maybe from so many decades, thousands of years Indians are doing. Do you know who patented it? Germans. Germans patented it, and they put a photograph saying that, in the banana leaf, we put it like this and we stretched it and we have patented it. We Indians were laughing because we are doing this, but we never patented. The problem is you must patent, which is very important. I request all the institutes here, you go and give an opportunity for the patenting, and please allow the student to fail and learn how not to fail. Let them know how not to fail. And please encourage the faculty to visit the industries. See, very important, there is a huge gap between our academia and industry. We must accept. Sometimes what happens, we are completely positive, baja ke chhod denge. I think we must accept there is a gap. Every 3 years, the way we do business changes. 91% of the businesses across the world is online. How we can utilize our student to get an opportunity in these 91% businesses? Or can he start his own business so that he will become an entrepreneur and give more opportunities? So as an AA specialist, what we did, we have created our own in-house artificial intelligence tool to fulfill the dream of Honorable Prime Minister and every Indian to publish books in Indian languages. You all know that when you are studied, I'm sure most of you studied in your own mother language. Maybe you all speak, various languages across the country here. So I studied in Telugu medium. So when I joined engineering, I got a cultural shock because I received an English book. Luckily, I have a little better brain. But the matter of the fact is, what if the student not able to capture? Unemployment happening not because our student is not brilliant, because he is not able to understand English. English is a business language which is required. But what if we give 2 books, one in English and one in local language? So that's what we did using Anuvad. A fantastic tool. You can give thousands of pages. It instantly translates into 23 Indian languages. And with formatting, it even translates the text on top of the image, which we have patented, which even Google don't do it. We have created audio versions of the book. We have even created an audio version which reads what is there inside the image. And we have created 74 features. I'm so happy to say that. Foreign nations also using Anuvadari now. So we are basically getting the customers from outside. It's a sectional company of Ministry of Education. Why I'm saying is, I think if you given an opportunity to a student to open up a startup within your college, they will do wonders. They will do wonders. I think you also be part of them. You take small percentage of stake from them and give them an infrastructure and let them try it out. I think this will create a win-win model. You will get more money as a return of investment, and they will create the best startups from the college, and the entire nation will get benefit out of it. One last but not least, let us all remember all our parents who gave birth at the same time, given an opportunity to be here. because sometimes what happens once we grow up, we don't remember them. Sometimes we completely disconnect because of our various family commitments. I think I always request you, please teach the same thing to your students. Please keep one or two persons who can make them understand the value of the family, which is very, very important. Else what happens is after 2 generations, whether Bharatiyata or Hinduism or whatever you call it, it has no meaning, because nowadays we are seeing we become a nuclear families. From a bigger family to become a nuclear family. Imagine what will happen after 2 generations. I think it is very important, along with the education, our culture, our tradition is to be followed, and let us all discuss together in further sessions. I thank everyone giving this opportunity, and let us all work together as a team Bharat to take our country forward as we aim to finish 1 crore internship opportunities by end of 2025. तो सब आपके ऊपर और responsibility है. आप ये 7 लाख से आप भाग जाएंगे चलेगा नहीं. You need to make it to 15 lakhs so that we will reach 1 crore. And we as a AICTE, we all are very open-minded. You please come down to our office. If you have any ideas, you please discuss. Let us all work together to create a better Bharat, Vikasit Bharat, and a wonderful world for every citizen living in this country. Thank you very much, Bharat Mata.